Hello, my name is Wira Kasyfurrahman and I am going to tell you about my experience back on 2020. It was about my health because I was in bad condition. So, here's how it went. On 10th November 2020, I was experiencing something unpleasant in my life. I felt an unbearable pain on right side of my stomach. So, this is a story about how I am dealing with the pain. That night, at around 10 a.m., I woke up all of a sudden and immediately felt a pain in right side of my stomach. It was very painful that I couldn't even get up. I was struggling to even get up. At first, I thought it was just a stomach cramps like my father usually suffers. But as the pain growing stronger, I knew there was something wrong with my body. My father knew about my condition not long after I left my room. And at that time, I was very chilling and felt nauseous at the same time. The other feeling that came to react to what was happening with my body was an urge to defecate, or you may call it pooping. Yeah. It was very unpleasant as well because I hadn't eaten from that afternoon, so it was most likely my stomach was empty. So it got me thinking, why would I need to defecate while I had not eaten anything, right? So you may think the symptoms was similar to diarrhea, but worse because I had to deal with the pain in my stomach as well. In the other hand, my parents thought that I was suffering from MA or GERD, if you want to call it scientifically, because I had not eaten like I have told earlier. In order to cure the suffering me, my mother woke up and cooked me a nice bowl of noodle with brown egg on top of it. They knew it is my favorite menu. But thanks to the nausea, my stomach rejected the food. Instead of filling my stomach, the food was spitted out from my mouth. Anyway, after going back and forth to the toilet, the pain was getting stronger and stronger eventually that I cannot bear it anymore, almost bear it. I screamed, I clenched my teeth and grabbed any clothes that was around me. Knowing the pain was greatly unbearable, greatly painful, sorry, I suggest my parents to bring me to the hospital for a proper examination. However, my parents were afraid to do that due to COVID-19 infection checked, or you may name it like swab test or something. I clearly don't have any idea as to why they were very scared to bring me to the hospital for proper examination. But at last, my parents didn't have any choices other than bring me to the hospital. And we went to ProMedica Hospital at around 5 a.m. after subuh prayer with my uncle's car. My brother came along too, so in the home, there was only my strong grandma. I laid down on the bed and the doctor came to me to do the check. I was asked several questions about my condition prior this night. After that, the doctor told me to take a rest for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, an infusion was assembled in my hand. The infusion really helped to ease the pain. It really worked. Finally, also about the temporary check the doctor have performed to me. At least at that night, she stated that there may be stone that stuck in my urinary system. But hey, in the morning, I was getting healthy than before. I finally could eat something like the bread that my father brought from the local store, and I got to do urine test to get know what was going on with my body. I took another rest, and at around 10 a.m. My mother woke me up and we are ready to go home. About the urine test, the result showed that I may suffer from an infection in my urethra, or even worse, it was really stone kidney. My mother and I agreed to do USG check about my kidney, but later on it was cancelled because my mom decided to see what will going on after the examination in the hospital. Finally, I got home and I immediately grabbed my phone to check any news that was given by teachers in my group. If you ask me, it was obviously a very bad day, yeah, because I must deal with an unbearable pain like that. I screamed the whole night. People, my neighborhoods, would be asking why my house was very noisy, right? You may think like that. But anyway, the positive side of my story I took is I take care a lot of my health more than ever. I really do. So that's it about my story. Hope you listen well, and I am happy. I am happy to tell you guys about this story of mine. So later, goodbye.